Chuck forward to Chambers.
Now here's some good movement here.
Chambers is looking for a cut. Stall count's getting high. Puts it forward, that's a great cut by Jackie Mercer. Jackie forward to Russ McDonald. He puts it up. Unfortunately, defense is right there. And
it was the right idea, though. The cut was a little bit not as hard to the corner as it should have been.
In this kind of wind, it's very difficult to throw accurately. Space is a better decision. There's L'Esperance forward. I think that's Shannon Watt throwing the disc. Brent Cornway on the sideline, marked
very closely by
perhaps
Russ
not quite legally by Russ McDonald. Sean Harkness with a great catch, puts it forward, and that's intercepted by Chambers. Chambers marked by L'Esperance, forward to Manny Munoz. Manny marked by Harkness. Good pass forward. Very nice throw from Solid. Floaty, however, Brent Cornway with the challenge. Brent Cornway is a very good defender. Very strong vertical.
Played for Phoenix, the men's open team for Ottawa for a couple years, and has moved over to the mixed side of it.
Very versatile player. Pass forward, there's no mark on. He has an open arm all the time to decide. A little bit rushed on the throw by Cornway. He had no mark on him. No. Could have taken the time to think about that.
He's going to want that one back, I would believe.
I would think so.
It's good defensive play, and then he got himself open, and then throws it away.
I think you'd agree, Rob, that in general, one of the most advantageous positions or situations to be in when you're on offense is to have the disc and have no count on you.
For some reason, you're more panicked at that point, more rushed, and you make more mistakes. It's a very strange thing, but it does happen.
Solid working the disc around on their goal line.
Faster movement now.
They are under pressure. They need to move that disc out. There's a nice movement through the middle, up to the sideline.
And they're using their ladies very well now.
To Chambers.
I think that's where their strength is going to lie, is with the women on Solid.
In general, Brent Cornway, excellent interception, puts it forward. Big throw, might have been a travel again on the throw. The disc is out of bounds. That comes back to the point where it went out of bounds.
And the wind seemed to flip that disc over and did push it out of bounds. It was so what happens is they come back and they try to mark where it went out of bounds unless it was touched by a player and it wasn't touched.
That was Carrie Lugg throwing for BFC. Carrie Lugg also joining BFC for the fall sectionals along with Jamison McKay.
We'll see what Manny has to do here. He's going to move it up a little bit. That's why he's walking up to where it went out of bounds. And it looks like they're going to send it up in the horizontal once again.
Munoz is the wily player. He puts it forward. Lovely forward pass to Hill. Hill not wasting any time in putting that forward. And Chambers in the corner. Little bit far.
Couldn't quite get it. It sort of got taken by the wind a little bit and it got pushed out. At one day, he probably would have got that.
We have Nicole Godbout, a strong Ottawa Ultimate player for many years now, spending her time between San Francisco and Victoria.
Playing Ultimate there. They don't use cleats in San Francisco.
Is it a barefoot game in San Francisco? I hadn't heard that.
That's where the game originated from.
Very good sushi in San Francisco. We have Pat L'Esperance with the disc. Marked by Paul Chambers. Let's watch Paul Chambers mark there. Tends to be an aggressive mark. L'Esperance.
Waiting for the disc to be called in.
Looking for center. There's no center. A foul is called.
The idea that Paul was trying to do is not let the disc go break or break force, so he wanted to force it up the field. He's doing a very good job of that.
The count is on. L'Esperance centers the disc. Dave Milks with the disc. He's got an open arm for a few seconds. Does not throw. Puts it forward. Sean Harkness collects it in the center field. To Brent Cornway.
Oh, and he has somebody wide
puts
open.
It up. It's floaty. His receiver. Great catch. Great read on the disc. BFC. Catherine Poran. Puts it forward.
That was a little bit of a youth connection there. Both very young players. Just sort of learning, trying out for Bytall Flatball Club. They didn't play with them at nationals, but they're trying to play with them at the sectionals and then regionals, and then obviously the UPAs in Florida. How nice would that be?
Very nice, very warm. Catherine Poran, a strong player. And let's just take note that Pat L'Esperance was the person who started that attack. It was Catherine in the replay.
It was a good fake to him first, actually.
So Pat L'Esperance, let's just note that he was the player who started the play with the disc on the cone. He was the player who finished the offensive drive for BFC in the end zone with a nice cut and catch.
He might have been the only player cutting, actually. But that's what happens when we, we get a little older in Ultimate. We tend to do the standing around, maybe throwing, and let the younger players, the athletic players, and every team does need that, and that's more of a midfield cut.
I don't know if the technical folks could do this for us, but it would be interesting to see a wide-angle view of the field and see just where